37 Haitians, including 8 children, crammed in a small boat, arrived at the Boston beach in Portland today.
Quick action by residents helped to revive the refugees who were seemingly weak and dehydrated after spending days at sea.
As Kalisha Williams reports, the Haitians are currently being processed by the authorities to determine the next course of action.
Wagwan, my Jamaican family, and once again welcome back to the Yadi Reacts. If it is for the first time you are checking me out, kindly subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, I do want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving unto me. Whereby onto our video today, we're going to check on these the exploration whereby the public frustration regarding the treatment of Haitians immigrant arriving in Jamaica. So I want you to watch this video to the end and I'll be back with more. But in the meantime, I'll be back to give you some of the key takeaways that will be discussed across the video.
About 18 feet long and only aided by a paddle, this is the boat in which the 37 Haitians, including 8 children, were traveling, braving the elements across the Caribbean Sea for 3 days. Today, the boat arrived at the Boston beach in Portland, and from the look of things, their journey was no easy feat.
I was just sleeping. There's this guy who says there's a boat coming in. Always, we look at the ocean, I always try to observe. When we observe, it was like an Asian boat. So they didn't know the bay, so they were just coming in all the way to the shore. So we come over, we direct them a little bit to the shore, help them out of the boat a little bit.
Seemingly distraught and dehydrated, the refugees' first request was food, and the people sprung into action.
So they were weak, tired, lazy, look like they're dying. The first thing we do is get 2 cases of water, share it up for everyone. Afterwards, we get 2 cases of Coca-Cola, share it up for everyone. Then we send and get some bread and corned beef, share it so everyone can get some strength again.
And within a few minutes after being fed, they appeared stronger. This surfer, Javon Brown, said the language barrier made it difficult to get much information from them, but it seems they're hoping to settle in Jamaica.
I felt good. I felt bad because, you know, you have kids there and you don't know why the purpose they're traveling or what they want to do. I see just a glimpse. I see one of the guys with his working too with a level. So meaning they just seeking better, leaving their country. And I think it's good. My little help for maybe half an hour was good enough. That's all I can do.
But this is just the beginning of their journey in Jamaica. After the police arrived on the beach, the Haitians were placed on this bus, which will take them to a center for medical checks and further processing.
We are going to look into the circumstances that have brought them to the shore. All the agencies have been contacted and we'll be doing all the necessaries from a multi-agency approach.
The Portland police told TVJ News that this is not the first group of Haitians that arrived in the parish since the start of the year.
This brings 8 other Haitians over since 2023 have been found in the parish in different circumstances. Some have been charged and brought before the courts. Some have been sent back to Haiti.
A waging war in Haiti spiraled by gangs 2 years after the president was assassinated has resulted in hundreds of residents attempting to flee the country. From South America to the United States, the Bahamas, and Mexico, the migrants appear to be risking it all to escape the turmoil in their country. Kalisha Williams, TVJ.
Earlier this week, 28 Haitians illegally came to our shores in Norwich, Portland. The group consisted of 21 men, 4 women, and 3 children. They were subsequently processed by police, health officials, and also immigration officers. They have since been repatriated to Haiti. That means they were sent back home to Haiti. A few persons were not happy with that, stating that since the government is taking criminals and murderers from the US, what is wrong with these Haitians staying? I don't know. I don't know. But a very good question. Very good question, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, they were sent back home, and yeah.
37 Haitian came Jamaica yesterday on a boat to change their lives in here, but they got caught.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you have watched this video till this time, and just to give you some of the key takeaways that will be discussed across the video. One of it is the immigration incident, whereby our video discusses multiple instances of Haitians immigrants arriving on Jamaica shores in Portland, often in poor condition after, perilous sea journeys. And again, there is the government response, whereby Jamaican authorities typically process these individuals and deport them back to Haiti, citing international law and lack of asylum applications. There is the public outcry, whereby there is a significant debate among citizens questioning why the Jamaican government enforces strict deportation for Haitians neighbors while simultaneously entering into agreement with the US to accept other non-national migrants. There is the critique of leadership, whereby here the Jamaican administration, particularly Prime Minister Andrew Holness, expressing the concerns about economic policies, alleged corruption, and the feeling that citizens are being deprioritized in their own country. So let's continue watching the video, and I'll be back with more.
One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. Haitians have been kicked out of Jamaica. What is going on? 28 Haitians, as you can see over here. The Jamaican Observer. 28 Haitians been kicked out of Jamaica and returned to Haiti, returned to sender. Now listen, we really need to talk about this. Why are Haitians being turned away from Jamaica, Barbados, Bahamas? TPS is up in the United States of America. They were not included in the African Union. See, I'm seeing something deeper here. I really want to know what's going on. Now, Black Americans, Indigenous American Indians in the United States of America. By the way, my name is Kenadaway, the 5th great-grandson of Nat Turner, one of the greatest American freedom fighters of all time. What's going on with Haitians? I'm seeing a pattern here. It's almost like people are trying to tie Haitians to Black Americans and create some type of rivalry. You know how they try to create some type of rivalry with Whitney and Mariah, Michael Jackson and Prince. Dominicans were going at it with Puerto Ricans for a minute, but Dominicans go at it with Haitians. It's like they try to make a match, like make a pair. But what I don't understand is, why aren't they trying to make a pair with Haitians and Jamaicans, or Haitians and Africans? People always want to center Black Americans up in their business when it comes to immigration. And why aren't Black Americans advocating for people? And we shouldn't have to. But why don't they ever talk about the Caribbean? The Caribbean. Not standing up for other Caribbeans. That's what I don't get. Like, are you just going to let it go over your head that Jamaica just turned away Haitians? But all these leaders here in the United States of America, all these immigrants, all these Pan-Africans, all these Pan-Indigenous folk, all these humanitarians, all these Haitians will act like everything is kumbaya in the Caribbean. Please put these people on notice. Stop trying to tether onto Black Americans. Tether onto Jamaicans. Tether onto your next door neighbor. right? Keep tethering on the Dominicans. Stop trying to tether on to Black Americans and make it a big deal about how Black Americans are not advocating for Haitians. Like, I'm so tired of this narrative. Like, talk about other people. Talk about Jamaicans. That's what I want to see. I want to see the Haitians making videos about Jamaicans, Jamaica turning you guys away. And what's really going on? Why are you being turned away? What do you guys think? Why are Haitians being turned away everywhere in the world? I know Black Americans aren't being turned away everywhere in the world. They let us up in there. We get through easily. Anyway, that's it.
One thing them Jamaicans gonna do, they gonna deport them some Haitians. Yeah, this happens all the time. Haitians pull up to Portland, the Jamaicans catch them, then they deport them back to Haiti. They stay consistently sending them from Portland back to Haiti. This probably happened more than 12 times, a dozen times a year. And the Jamaicans went a step further. They said, if you see these Haitians wash upon our shores of Jamaica, they told the locals not to feed them because they could be armed and dangerous. But you don't see Haitians be like, oh, we're all brothers, man. We're all in the same boat. The government is against us. The government is against both of us, right? And you know, last time I checked, isn't Jamaica a melanated country? Or is it the Chinese that runs it now? You know, they're all Caribbeans. I know some Haitians identify as Latinos, but they're all Caribbeans for the most part. But they never call out these Jamaicans. And they never call out Ghana. Ghana said to Black Americans, when you're Ghana, come home. Return back to Ghana. Where's a return back to Ghana for the Haitians, the African Haitians?
Shalom, Israel. Watch this.
Shortly after midnight, a boat reportedly arrived off the coast of Snow Hill and Passley Gardens in eastern Portland. A few hours later, police found 16 Haitians near a beach in the area. The group included 10 men, 4 women, and 2 children. But that wasn't all. Later that same day, police acting on intelligence discovered another 11 Haitian men on the grounds of the College of Agriculture, Science, and Education, also known as CASE. That brought the total number found in just one day to 27. According to a police source, one of the migrants said they were escaping hardship, political unrest, gang violence, persecution, and hunger in Haiti. Authorities now believe the groups may have been part of the same boat landing, and the discovery is highlighting the desperate journeys many are willing to make in search of safety and a better life.
So my question is this, Zin, where is the memorandum of understanding with the government of Haiti for accept, you know what I mean, these brothers and sisters who really are try seek a better life and are seek asylum because for them country in a turmoil? Why isn't there a memorandum of understanding with Cuba, especially knowing that Cuba has been such a support to Jamaica throughout the years with the doctors and nurse program? Why on one hand the doctors and the nurses have to go back home to Cuba, seeing where there is, you know what I mean, uncertainty, blackout, poverty, you understand? But we are willing to accept deportees from America. It seems like the Jamaican government are pick and choose who them want to have compassion upon. I mean, now say them not accept Haitian refugees, but where's the memorandum of understanding? Or is it a money thing? Is it, you know what I mean? If a country have money, then you will accept their deportees. Or are you being forced by the US government to accept what they have rejected? And we know that most of the people that are in this third party memorandum of understanding are usually our people still, you know. You understand? Usually blacks and Hispanics. But my question is, why the bias? Why you just don't have a memorandum of understanding with all your Caribbean neighbors? Or is it just about money? You understand? And bear in mind, you can't verify whether or not America is sending criminals. You understand? You just have to take them word for it. So, you understand? Until we get an answer upon that, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian are from the 12 tribes of Israel. To learn more, get inside the ISUPK and the commanding General Yohana. And with that, shalom.
The 29 Asian national we're gonna find over Portmore in the house. Yeah, over Portmore. Wanna leave them alone, man. Yeah, man, make them straight out themselves and give them some work and even give them a Jamaican passport so they can pay some tax and live a better life. You understand? Because if they run from Haiti, come to Jamaica, that means a better them a look. You understand? I know I always remember say our cousin them too. Our cousin them, just like Bookman. Bookman leave Jamaica and go Haiti and lead on revolution over there. Yeah, man. On the history. Yeah, man. So our cousin them leave them alone, man. You understand? Because if we can run from Jamaica and go through the border and go America and go work and see better life, we don't leave them, man. Just straight, make them get straight. You understand? And make them get them stay and work or some permit or something, man, and work in Jamaica. You understand? Our brother them, our cousin them, same way, man.
Defended its decision to deport more than 20 mine Haitians who illegally arrived in the country. Information Minister Robert Morgan explained that the action was taken in accordance with international law and protocols. The Haitians, including 5 women, were fined or faced hard labor after being charged with illegal entry. The Passport, Immigration, and Citizenship Agency now making arrangements for their return to Haiti.
We must take into consideration is not to assume that the intended destination of these individuals was Jamaica. There have been circumstances in the past where, due to the trade winds, they are seeking to go to the north, but they end up in the south. So I'm not speculating, don't want to speculate, but because they have not applied for asylum, then a particular process has to take place under Jamaican law. The second thing is we remain committed to the position that we have articulated through the Prime Minister, as he has been pushing himself with relation to Haiti. The Prime Minister is currently in Brussels, where he has had several meetings with our European partners. And one of the big issues that he has been pushing is asking for more assistance and stronger assistance for the Haitian people within the global community. The CARICOM group was also in Haiti recently to continue discussions with the various stakeholders as it relates to seeking a permanent solution for the challenges that they face in Haiti.
Send the Haitians back home immediately.
Well, we left Haiti. Look how Haiti big and comfortable and all right. All the while, we look at the pound and left Haiti and we head to Jamaica. We want to go back home. Please, we have enough problems to deal with right now. We can't take on right now. Andrew, I beg you, please, nobody even use our little taxpayer money we left. I'm talking about you're going to pay 37 plane fare. Nobody going to put them in a nowhere and talk about you're going to need money to feed them too much in days. Processing. See the boat there right there, so nothing to do the boat and to just put them back in there and send them back onto the that they reach home safe and fine. See the boat there, nothing to do it in land ashore, no hole, nothing to hit hand to them, never come in and not pay them, but I'm going to take taxpayer money and talk about you're going to pay 37 plane fare. And to not bother do with that, I'm going to have them and feed them every day. You're going to have them now and feed them hog still and something. And we down here, we can't afford to eat there something. See the boat there right there, so and to not happen to the boat, put them right back in there and send them back yard. We have too much problems to deal with. You know, people like Haiti, we don't stop to go put yourself and come down here, come give me trouble. But we now come over for the yard, come give me trouble. Wanna go, no, yes, Jamaica very bad and Jamaica gone to the dog. Jesus Christ, wanna go. Sorry. Just what you know what I'm man.
Doon na board. Live.
Haitian came to Jamaica in Long Bay, Portland this morning and got caught.
And if you want a baby when me carry the man, you know your sleep no good, just come down a long day, get a baby mother with a baby when me carry the right there, so. If you want other for youth, you there too.
So all of them are come from the boat, everybody down there? So all of them are changed? Yeah. Them are changed,
In Portland, Jamaica, a group of approximately 42 Haitians, among them a pregnant woman, was intercepted by the security forces early Sunday morning. The group is believed to have arrived on the island sometime between Saturday night and Sunday, landing at a beach in the Ross Craig Long Bay area. According to reports, residents in the community spotted the vessel coming ashore and quickly notified the police. Thanks to their alertness and the swift response of law enforcement, all 42 individuals were detained shortly after their arrival. Authorities have not yet disclosed the group's intended destination or how long they had been at sea. This incident sheds light on the increasing number of Haitians taking risky journeys in search of safety or a better life. Investigations are now underway to determine the next steps for the migrants. The Jamaican government and immigration officials are expected to release more information as the situation develops.
So 40 Haitians decided to hop into this canoe and enter Portland, Jamaica illegally. But the Jamaican authorities weren't having that. They arrested 21 of these Haitians, 18 of them men and 3 women. So the remaining 19 is out there hiding in Jamaica somewhere. And the Jamaican authorities had a message to the fellow Jamaicans. If you're hiding these Haitians, you are going to face consequences. Haitians always pulled up into Portland, Jamaica to make illegal entries into Jamaica. This is not a one-off. This consistently happened. And Jamaicans are tired. Jamaicans are just tired of Haitians pulling up to their island and taking the space in Jamaica. Jamaicans are dealing with a lot right now. You know, Chinese are taking their jobs. They only have access to less than 1% of their public beaches. And now you have Haitians pulling up. So there's a lot going on in Jamaica right now, and they're just trying to maintain. So I get it from the Jamaican perspective. Let me know what y'all feel in the comment section, because I heard before that Jamaicans and Haitians supposed to be brothers, something like that, locked in.
Live.
Bro, God say we have to help Haiti, because Haiti our brother and our sister them. Jamaica, make we talk. All who believe in us say that is the true. Come turn upside on me right there, so. Come right there, so come turn upside on me. All of we are turn up right there, so broken. All of we. You say we and Sapa say them a brother and sister. So how when they talk we don't understand them? Why when they up in their mouth, we don't know what them a say? Why when time they say, Sapase, Nabule, Foswa, Chapukukutata, Uruwata, why we not understand, bro, God? Why them black are we? If we brother them, we feel black to them. We not say we not black, but we not black, sir. Jamaica, we black, sir. We black, sir. Jamaica, we black, sir. We who don't understand them when they talk out of their mouth, bro. When time them talk out of their mouth, bro. You make this.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you've watched this entire video to the end and you have seen on to the concerns on whatever is happening in Jamaica towards the Haitians. You know, like, it doesn't make any kind of sense, mainly because, as we know, just a few weeks ago, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, just signed up some treaties with the US government, and in it, it says they are accepting, you know, non-Jamaicans from the states whom will be always coming after 2 weeks in each and every month, you know. So definitely that means those are 50 non-Jamaicans. But in this case, their neighboring country, Haiti, just, you know, their people have just come to Jamaica, you know, to seek for the greener pastures and whatever, you know, refuge, mainly because we know Haiti is not in good situation and condition right now as we are speaking. So the Haitians decided to go to Jamaica, their neighboring country. You know, they are neighbors, they are from the Caribbean, so definitely they are like brothers and sisters. But in this case, they were turned down. They were turned down. But why? Why would the government of Jamaica turn down their neighbors and yet accept other non-Jamaicans from the states? You know, it doesn't make any kinds of sense. It just raises out concerns on why would they do these to their neighbors. And as we know, their neighbors, that's Haiti, is not in that very much good of a condition that right now they do need and receive, they do need the refuge and the love and support from their neighbors like Jamaica. But when they're being turned down, this is so sad. This is so very much sad. For we know Jamaica send his troops to Haiti, just like Kenya and other some various countries which send their soldiers to Haiti so as they can help them with the fight that is ongoing on to Jamaica, on to Haiti, sorry. And in this case, I don't think the Jamaican government is supposed to be doing this to the Haitians. They're supposed to be helping them mainly because they have helped them with the troops, so they can help them too. It's just but a matter of time until their country is settled, you know. But the thing that we are supposed to be talking about is on why they are being forcefully, you know, declined from going to Jamaica, but yet Jamaica is accepting and introducing these new, you know, by accepting non-Jamaicans from the states, and they're going to accept 25 each and every 2 weeks of a month. Why wouldn't you help a brother when in need? You know, why? It doesn't make any kind of sense. The government of Jamaica is just doing too much, I can say. You know, the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, needs to check out on things and matters like these. They are your brothers. They are your neighbors. Just take them in and take good care of them, mainly because right now we can talk and we can say they are traumatized of whatever is happening onto their homes. They are traumatized. They just need refuge. You know, they just need refuge. So Jamaica, if you just can help them, please help the Haitians. Help the Haitians. They do need you too bad. They do need you too bad. More like the non-Jamaicans from the United States. Cause how would you reject a brother or rather a neighbor, and yet the people whom you are accepting onto your country are the people from the country that your people were rejected onto and they were deported. after their president was inaugurated and, given the power of being the president? Didn't Jamaicans get deported when Donald Trump, took the power over? Because it was a promise that he made to the Americans. And now here you are accepting his treaty, and yet you cannot help a neighbor. You are refusing them into your country. That doesn't make any kind of sense. So please, this is just but me seeking and begging for the government of Jamaica to check out on this matter and please give the Haitians a chance, mainly because you are aware of whatever is happening onto their country, because you wouldn't love to see even Jamaicans, being handled this way. You wouldn't love. You wouldn't. So guys, I want to know whatever you think about this video. Let's come around, share our thoughts throughout the comment section so we can get to interact and know what you think, and mainly because your opinion does matters to us every day. Thank you very much guys for following up the video with me. I was your host, Yadi Reacts. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving unto me. Always remember to link me up through my next videos. All I want to say is peace out there.